So here's the proof I told you I'd post for you. So here is the parallelogram ABCD. The two diagonals intersect each other at point E. It tells us that this is a parallelogram, and it asks us to prove two angles are congruent. So the first thing we want to do is we want to highlight the two triangles that we want to prove are congruent. So I'm going to take angle ACD and make that a triangle. And then the other angle that we want to prove is congruent is CAB. So we'll go from C to A to B. So one of the first things that I notice here is I'm definitely going to be able to use the reflexive property of congruence.
Oh, that's sick.
So for the reflexive property of congruence, I know that at the end, I'm going to have angle ACD is congruent to angle CAB by CPCTC. I know I'm also going to be able to prove that the two triangles are congruent. Triangle ACD is congruent to triangle CAB. I just don't know why yet. But I do know that one reason is going to be that AC is congruent to AC by the reflexive property of congruence.
There's your first mistake.
That's going to be a side. The next thing we know is that if this is a parallelogram, the opposite sides are going to be congruent. So I can say that CD is congruent to CD. I can also say that AD is congruent to BC. And since both of those are for the same reason, we don't have to draw two separate circles. And we can just say in a parallelogram, opposite sides are congruent. And this is actually going to tell me two things. So I'm going to draw two arrows, both of which are sides. So this is proven by side, side, side. This proof is very similar to the proof that's on your test on Monday. The test proof might not be side, side, side. You might have to use the fact that the opposite angles are congruent, etc. Good luck studying.